Hey man, your ass is crazy, yo.
Alright y'all, it's your girl Bite Size Bubs, and thank you for tuning back into my channel. As y'all can see, we are back by the fire. It's been a minute, no? I have somebody very special in the house tonight.
I ain't that special.
Yeah, he's very special. I have Dominique Fountain, multifaceted influencer, 1/3 of the Thinking Out Loud podcast. Smack a hoe on all.
I like that introduction. I ain't never been introduced like that before.
I mean, well,
that was dope.
We're happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
Today, I've got Dom here to try some red blends with me. Dom likes a little red wine,
Yes,
no?
I do. Cab is my favorite. I like anything Cabernet, as long as it ain't too sweet.
Red blends have a little bit of sweetness in it. They're not exactly a sweet red, but they're not exactly as bitter as, say, a Cabernet. So red blends are for those who are inching their way into the reds.
So have you had any of these on the table before?
I have had none of these.
I actually had one.
Which one?
It's the very last one.
Okay.
I had before, but I don't remember how it was, so I'm about to get reintroduced.
Okay, which one do you want to start with, my love?
Let's start with the 2016, since that was a
Okay.
great year. Let's start off, you know what I'm saying?
All right, let's start off on a good year. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the terrain. So it says, Terrain Vineyards Red is rich and balanced. It is loaded with ripe fruit, finished with a touch of toasted oak and silky tannins, but structured enough to stand up to meals with grilled meats and rich red sauces. Coming in at a 12.5%, because you know I'm all about my numbers. Okay, this is a beautiful color.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so, okay.
You know, I know a little bit, you know.
You know what I mean? Well, tell about what you
I went to
know.
a couple wineries in my day.
Oh, a few?
Yeah, a few.
Mm.
You know.
It smells really sweet.
This.
I'm scared it might be a little too sweet.
We about to see.
We about to see.
We about to see.
Okay, so you already know. Let me see. He knows well.
It's bitter, more bitter than sweet.
Yeah, it's more bitter than sweet. It is very silky, as it did say. And I do love that mouthfeel. Y'all know I love me a good mouthfeel. I like this a lot.
I'm messing with this. I like this for sure.
Well, the thing about this red blend, I can't quite exactly place the flavor notes. I'm not placing any specific fruit.
It's kind of gave me a different vibe every sip I did.
I was literally about to say that. Like, it's like every sip is different.
Yeah, because that last one was definitely, the aftertaste was definitely different than the first sip. So I'm thinking what it does. It's alright. It got character to it.
It's a little dry on the back end. And I do taste that toasted oak.
Yeah, definitely have a steak with this.
So let's get into our first question. So Dominique,
let's see.
Tell Bubblezz.
I'm ready. What's the first question?
When is it okay to ghost someone? And when is it not okay to ghost someone?
Does the card really say that? Oh, it says both.
I'm out of you.
If it's okay to ghost someone, I do a subtle ghost. Like I just probably start hitting you up less and less.
Not a slow fade.
Out.
Not a slow fade.
But I don't think it's disrespectful because some people say you need to communicate, you know, like you just have a dog communicate about it. But it's like, some things don't need to be said. It ain't nothing bad, but I just don't want to crush somebody's feelings because they might think it's them. It might be me. I might be going through something. They might have something that I'm not really all in for, so I'm just easing back, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's okay to ghost in. When it's not okay, y'all in a relationship. You can't ghost your partner. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of messed up. Well, it is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I have been guilty of both of those things. I've ghosted. But you know,
not I'm sitting next to a ghost.
But nah, it's not okay to do that neither. But I think ghosting a relationship is different because it's not like I never ghosted that whole relationship and said, oh, I'm not gonna talk to you ever. Just like, you know, ghosted for a little bit, like, you know, a day, 2, 3. Because we got some smoke, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to cool down a little. What's the dude from Insecure when he did that? He ghosted Easter.
Oh,
that was fucked up.
Nathan.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was fucked up.
Have you ever done something like that?
Like that? No, not like that.
Okay.
Hell no. I'm not that mean.
Okay.
I could have my moments of, you know, pettiness, but I don't think I'm that mean. But he was bipolar or something too, right?
I think that is the storyline that the plot that they went with that whole thing was that he was a little bipolar, was going through something. So in that sense, is it okay to ghost for your mental health?
So something like that, I think you could effectively communicate to somebody that you're at least going through something and you taking a step back. So I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's an excuse. Okay, I think you should be able to effectively communicate that. You know, like a job, you gotta notify them sometimes. You know, you gotta let them know what's going on.
Not like a job, you gotta notify them sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it was a job. if the person that you're dealing with is a job, do you feel like it is a job?
It could be a job you love.
It could be a job you like.
Yeah, for sure.
Because some people love their job.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So.
Do you like your job?
Which one? I love my podcast.
Okay.
I don't like my professional job too much. It's cool though. I ain't ghosted yet. I took some days off though.
Yeah. A few Mondays. So, overall, the Terrain Vineyards 2016 California Red Blend. Thoughts?
Like I said, I like my stuff bitter, so it gives me that what I need from it. It's not too sweet. Like I said, I had this over a good little steak. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how do you feel about mosey on into our next one?
Let's get to it. Let's get it.
So, coming up next, we have the Figment Red Blend, the 2018 California Vintage. The ripe blueberries and plums that stay in the glass are no illusion, while pipe tobacco and exotic spice unwrap and reveal a plush, succulent finish. This is coming in at 13.5%.
God damn. We're going up, we're increasing too.
Okay, so, smells deep.
Yeah, for sure. And it's way darker than
Yeah, definitely like, and she has legs, you see?
This shit. Plum plush man.
Plum dillium shit.
Let's see.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Oh damn.
It is like damn near creamy. It is very lush and like full and like.
Let me take another sip, make sure I ain't tripping. It's alright. This wouldn't be my go-to, but it's alright. I can do it. I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
I can taste the tobacco.
And I don't like tobacco.
So let me get into my next question.
Alright, you ready?
So let's talk about cancel culture. Who has been canceled that you think was unfair?
Ooh, this is a hard one because I flopped back and forth with this.
Okay.
Farrakhan.
Okay.
Farrakhan has been, to me, especially with him getting a Twitter ban and all that and other social medias, the way they banned him for his quote-unquote anti-Semitic things that he said or done. And I do my homework and research on him. He don't have all that stuff they try to pinch to his name and stuff like that. But in my opinion, now granted, do I agree with everything they say about like women's role and what, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily be agreeing with all of that, like, you know, but you could pick we have worse villains that should be canceled, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, somebody I think that should be canceled right now, Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh.
If we cancel Tory, you gotta cancel that nigga too.
Yeah, no, for real.
He's pulling up and trying to punch women and got a gun on him. Like, it's weird behavior to me. If people do what they want to do, listen to what you want. I don't judge regardless, because that's an art at the end of the day. It's like I can't tell you who not to fuck. If you can separate it, that's on you.
Which brings me to my next question. I love it when you segue. Can you separate the talent from the person?
It depends on who you like more. I like, once again, going back to Tory Lanez. I never was the hugest Tory Lanez fan. I always thought he was corny. So when some super corny shit came out, easy.
Corny nigga.
But then my nigga Kanye, when my nigga Kanye do that shit, I'll separate quick. I love Kanye's music. I can't act like I don't. And the same with Wayne. Wayne say some ignorant ass shit, and I just be like, damn, dude.
So what about Robert?
Man, it was hard.
Dom is an R&B ass nigga. If I ever met one before, no, this.
Nah, for sure. For sure.
That's R&B.
I don't know. I don't. What I say is, I don't currently listen to R. Kelly at all. I avoid it, but I'm not judging somebody that does. As you know, I have a playlist. My Love Dr. Don playlist full of R&B. It's on my iTunes if y'all want to check it out. No R. Kelly on the list. None at all. So it's like, could I really separate? It's like, nah, I just don't stand for it because I think that's creep shit.
I have tried in the past to separate the talent from, you know, the person. But after I saw that Surviving R. Kelly and some of the girls were talking about specific lyrics that were about them, it was very hard. Half on a Baby used to beat my shit. All I need is your body next to me. Until I found out that it was about a 14-year-old Hispanic girl. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy to me. Like, tell me how do you feel about the Figment?
Oh, like I said, it won't be a go-to for me. I can tell you that much. It won't be a go-to.
Me either.
It's not bad. I prefer the 2016 already more than that. So it's like I'm gonna always pick one over that.
You probably won't revisit that.
Yeah, nah.
And that's cool. Yeah. So let's mosey on over. So we have the Dearly Beloved IV Red. So this is a 2018 red wine off the Central Coast. Create the perfect union of flavor and aroma. Aromas of dark cherry, plum, and spicy vanilla oak vow to pair perfectly with blueberry, black currant, and toasted vanilla bean flavors. Coming in at 13.9%, we slowly, gradually.
I picked from the right side.
You did. I'm actually, this is the one I'm most excited to drink today.
I'm scared.
Don't be stuck.
Let's see what y'all hitting for. I'm scared.
Ooh, this is my favorite.
Yeah, they got something to it. It ain't too rough. It goes down. It went down smoother than the first two.
Yes, it's definitely smoother than the first two. Best mouthfeel so far. Definitely that cherry though.
Yeah, probably so.
Off the rip. I don't necessarily, the vanilla is not as spicy to me as I thought it was gonna be.
I hate to taste vanilla. I'm weird about that. So I like vanilla, but it's like with my wine, I don't want to taste it in my wine. It's weird. So this is actually perfect. But like I said, this shit is going down the smoothest out of all the ones we had.
I also say it's not as dry as the rest. That tartness from the cherry and the plum are very like tantalizing.
Yeah, for sure. What we got?
Let's get into another question.
Alright.
You having fun?
I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. This is actually dope.
Yeah.
And we're getting fucked up in the process. And gradually.
On
my show, we wild out. we get drunk too early sometimes, and
I've been there. I've been there for a table before.
Yeah, so it get a little out of hand sometimes. Let's get this question.
Yes. So Tell Bubblezz, can you be friends with someone who is currently dating your ex?
Hell no. Oh man, nah. Like
no.
You talking about as an adult though, right? We ain't talking about little kid and shit. Yeah. You talking about friends? I say friends, like in the sense, nah. I don't mean I got beef with them or like, but friends, nah.
Like y'all can't go out, have a drink. Y'all can't be.
Because that implies, I think it implies that you're not over shit. It's just like you don't want, because now I got it. It's just nah. Because I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear about shit about y'all relationship and shit. And I know if I'm hanging around you my friend, that's gonna come out gradually because you are in a relationship. I'm not in superficial friendships, so I don't hang around people that we can't talk about certain shit and be open about, our partners and what we got going on with the people we deal with. So it's like, I don't want to hear that from you. So no, you're not my friend. You can be my associate though. Associate for sure. But friends, hell no. What about you?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I can be associates. But
I'm just saying, but associate means I just know you.
It's a hard no for me.
But hold on, but women be bonding over exes sometimes.
Okay, I will not lie.
I know, women.
I will not lie. On my last episode, as y'all see, me and Chelsea Lamore, we do have a we sister wives times twice.
See?
But that's
the most sisters and shit.
That is a very rare situation.
But I'm saying, but it does happen though. But both of y'all clearly understand.
Why is he giving me other paint on a technicality? And I don't like it.
Technically, that y'all dated the same person and you're friends with that person. And that's my cousin too. So it's like, shout out to cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like this.
Yeah, no, this joint really rocking.
The Dearly Beloved IV Red is definitely the one and not the two. For sure.
That's a fact. I'm getting comfortable in this motherfucker.
Right.
I'm laying back, you know what I'm saying?
So, Tell Bubblezz, if you could participate in the purge, what crime would you commit?
This is tough. Because now you asking me to take away consequences from anything I do. Boy. I might end up in a lot of people's doorsteps on some bullshit. I don't know. I think this is what I would do though.
Okay.
I would definitely rob the fucking bank.
Okay.
The biggest bank I could, just rob that junk. So that way when the purge, get a hideout, and that way when the purge over, I'm set. Can make my moves, flip my money how I want to. Boom.
Okay.
That's outside the, you know, the balance. If I have some extra time, a couple of people might get their ass beat to a pulp.
Not kill them, just beat them to a pulp. Make them wish they was dead.
Make them wish it, cause I don't want nobody to be dead. I ain't got too many. I ain't gonna act like I got a imaginary eyes. I'm a likable guy. Everybody like me, but it's just a few
He's
people.
all smiles.
It's a few people, you know. They need a little straight.
Straighten them out.
That's a purge moment for me.
Get to the bag, hide out, then straighten. Get to the bag, hide out, and straighten them niggas out. Okay, I ain't mad at that at all. I'm gonna be honest, I've never really actually seen the purge. Stuff like that scare me. Like, I'm not a scary movie kind of girl.
Did you watch Us?
I did watch Us.
That's kind of like a purge in itself. Jordan Peele does a good job with that. Like, it's thriller type stuff. I know people don't really like it, but it's like, because it's not like a horror movie necessarily. It's like, what you call it, thriller?
Black horror.
But it's some form of, it's horror in it, but it's not a full-on horror.
It's black horror. That's different.
Not out of it, because like Us is like the people that was outside in the world, and then your clone somewhere down. Literally, that's what it is though, because we put on the face to the world, but our clone is hidden down somewhere that we don't know about.
Get deep on us.
For sure. Like, I don't like to sound deep, but I was thinking like that. I'm like, damn, because you do mask a lot of shit that you don't even realize until you really do a lot of like digging, and that's when they end up having. Their old self came to them in the movie, and her old self was really who she was as a kid, but it got snatched from her, and so it's just crazy. So whenever that switch hands, you know, you never know. Damn, that shit did get deep. I don't like to get serious like that.
But yeah, like,
I forgot to.
ID Wed.
Nah, that shit is the truth.
No, this one is the truth. I got that from Trader Joe's, the ID Red.
Recommend it.
Yeah, definitely recommend that. 13.9%, and it shows.
Yeah, because we I'm feeling good on it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling good on this.
Yeah, but we still got some ID Red in our glass. Let's go ahead and get into your next question.
I bet, shit. Alright.
So it says, if you came with a warning label, what would it say?
Oh, shit. This is when you gotta be transparent. We just was talking about us and the mayor on that stuff and stuff like that. Damn. Shit.
I set it up though.
My warning label would just be like, I come with shit and I'm willing to open up and be vulnerable with it, but can you handle it? Like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, for sure. Can you handle it? Like, go there, baby, with you for sure. Like, I think everybody has a warning label, so let's not act like we don't all got our shit with us. You just got your ways, so my warning label would just list all my ways. And then they tell you at the end of it, drink responsibly. But get the dose you need from me, you know what I'm saying, for sure. So my warning label would say all the things that I can be and whatever. But drink responsibly, but if you over drink, you might get some of those results. That's what it say, for sure. Drink from the fountain.
Y'all, not drink from the fountain.
Drink from the fountain.
Pick your poison.
Fountain of youth.
Is it you?
For sure. You see these jeans? You know, I don't even look there. You don't look a day over there.
That boy got a hairline.
You know, I had that. Some niggas don't. They ain't even make it to 31. God bless y'all. I ain't hating you, but see, y'all got some I envy. No, bald head niggas got some I envy.
What is that?
The
Confidence?
niggas with the full grown, you know, when they bearded out fully. I be mad. I be like, damn, I'm just starting to let my shit patch up a little bit, see what they do.
Can I touch your goatee?
Yeah, you can touch the goatee. I was gonna say, because I don't really got no beard, but you can see what the goatee is, no?
It's soft, y'all.
You know? I keep that joint moisturized, you know?
What's wet? What you using?
All types of berries and juices. And
Berries.
like how Prince Akeem was using in Coming to America.
The goatee is strong, ladies. It's strong.
Hey, man. Your ass is crazy, yo.
All right. So next we're jumping into our Apothic Red Winemaker's Blends. So it says, our winemaker masterfully creates a smooth blend with rich layers of dark fruit, emerge in a complemented by hints of mocha and vanilla that you do not like. A long and smooth finish opens your night with endless possibilities.
Talk that shit.
13.5. So we're still in the realm,
Went down.
but the ID Wed got them by 0.4%. Oh, vanilla on the front.
Definitely vanilla on the front. You can taste it.
Vanilla
Not
on the
bad
front.
though. It's blended well.
It is blended well with that dark fruit.
It goes down smooth. It's the second smoothest one.
It's the second smooth. The ID wet is still smoother than the rest.
I think we got our ranks.
I got my rank. You ready for my rank?
I got my rank for sure.
Okay, so.
Hold on, let's take one more sip
Right.
to make sure I ain't tripping.
Right.
Yeah.
I got my rank. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Tell Bubblezz.
I'm ready.
What was your very first impression about the person in the room? Being me.
On which occasion though? Cause I technically met you twice.
First time that we met.
Alright, so the first time we met, you was complaining about my music for a second. So that's what happened. I was a DJ at my line brother's house, and she complained about my music. So I'm like, what type of music? You like, hold on, DJ. And then she was like, well, you can play this and that. I'm like, alright, so you don't understand, I'm an R&B nigga. So then we got an R&B bag, and then the conversation kind of flew from there, which is cool. And it was like, alright, I be playing a lot of street shit, so motherfuckers just think I'm just one-sided with it. But now, like,
let me tell you, this man played King Von. This man played King Von.
That's my dog.
Over and over and over. And if y'all know King Von tends to sound, yes, the same.
Different songs though.
There are different songs.
But I play that's more a crowd pleaser. I feel like I knew my niggas wanted to hear it, so it's like I play that shit.
It was so many women there.
Basically, she squared up on me about my music. So then I was like, alright, hold on, we gotta talk about this. So I had to pull her to the side of the show, like, this is what I really be listening to. You see my recent play? So yeah, nah, that was the first meet, the first impression. Like pressing me. She pressing me. Like, what's she pressing me for? Who playing the music? Cause hold up, Queen. I'm the Ox DJ here.
You done with your glass?
I am done with my glass.
How would you rate the wines?
Man, so my number one.
Okay.
I got my number one right here.
Okay.
It's my number one right
The ID red.
This
Okay.
is for you. My number one. I'm gonna pour a little bit more just cause I'm feeling nice. But this shit hit.
Me too.
This shit hit. It's the best one. This is
No, it really is.
One.
It really is.
I enjoyed all these for what they were. But that's number one right there.
Okay.
Number two, I gotta go here.
Okay, the Apothic Red.
The Apothic Red, number two.
Okay.
Sure. The last one we tasted, but number two. Number three, we here.
Yep.
2016.
Looking for revenge.
We're looking for revenge. We're right here. And the last but not least, not saying, like what we said, last but not least, it's cool. It's just like nothing that I would highly recommend or do again if I didn't have to. But if it's the last thing on the shelf, I wouldn't oppose to. It ain't like it's like a Pinnacle or something like that on the shelf on the liquor store. This would be my fourth choice, and it was actually it's pretty decent. It's bitter, like I like my wine, so it's tolerable to me. So I enjoyed it as well. Just didn't give the same type of flavor and smoothness that the other ones gave. But this is my fourth pick. But it is a cool picture on the front, all that shit. The little red blend from Cali, you know. Try it out. All of them are doable for sure.
Definitely. Sure. I would definitely say I have to agree with your lineup.
I'm hard to disagree with.
The ID Red, I knew it was something special when I picked it up. So I'm glad that it did deliver. I've been waiting for a while to go ahead and taste that. But
I still deliver.
I'm yours.
That shit bad.
Dominique, I thank you for coming out with me, sipping with me by the fire in the middle of the summer.
In the middle of the summer, but we all good. That's why we wait till the nighttime. It get a little dark out, you know.
It does.
Come alive in the nighttime.
Hey.
That's how we gonna wrap it up.
Yes, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow my boy Smackahoe
_Smackahoe on Twitter, Instagram. Follow the podcast page. Thinking Out Loud Radio on fucking IG. Damn, I'm fucking up.
Listen.
Thinking Out Loud Radio on IG. TOL Pod on Twitter. And follow my co-hosts. All they're tagged under there. A-Keys __ Tiffany Sade. Yeah. Shout out to Dana. Shout out to my cousin Deja. We out here. Thinking Out Loud podcast.
Yes. Anything y'all want us to taste, make sure you put in the comment box below.
I'm sipping that
That Ivy Red.
That Ivy Red. That shit did something to me tonight.
Yeah, it did.
Really good. Cheers.
It was a good night, right?
For sure. Baby, let me know what you want to eat.
You already know. Just put your girl on flick.
I'm like, cool. I can do that, boo.
What, she want some shoes?
Jimmy Choo.
What, a handbag too?
Better, baby blue.
She was laughing. She ain't used to this.
She ain't used to shit. I'm just laughing. Could have been a pimp.
The way I move my lip.
I be speeding. Could have been a drive. The way I pushed the whip.
You a hoe.
Could have been a bitch to
Where
wait.
you throw a fit?
But fuck that. Right back to the script.
Cause this a midget lick.
He got break.
Plus his nigga icy and it matches wrist.
wrist.
This nigga got me on King Vine.
That shit hard.